Now we're going to format the spreadsheet, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to format these column labels. So I'm going to select B2 to K2, and I'm going to click this underline here, underline button. So now they all get an underline. And over here for the alignment, I'm going to click this center text button so that they're all centered. All right, and then here for the first row, it says number of visitors. That's the report title. I'm going to select A1 to K1. And up here, there's a merge and center button. So what this is going to do is it's going to merge all the selected cells. So now they become a single cell. So if I click this, you'll see that, okay, so now I just have A1. So now that's nicer than having it here on the left-hand side. Now I'm going to increase the font size to 16. Okay, and maybe it's a little bigger here. Okay, so now I've got my report title here. And now we're going to format our numbers. So right now we have a whole bunch of figures here, and they are all around between 1 and 10 million, most of them. But as you can see, it makes the spreadsheet look numbers heavy. So we want to reduce the numbers that are shown on the spreadsheet. So over here, I'm going to add in the title thousands. Okay, and so what's going to happen is instead of showing 9,167,046 here, we're just going to show 9,167. But then it's understood that we're just showing it in thousands. So to format that, I'm going to select all these figures here. Okay, everything except for the percent change. So all the way down here, okay, all the way down to the lowest, which is row 35. Then I'm going to go to Format, Cells. And under Format Cells, there's Number. Under Number, I'll click on Custom and scroll down until you see the format. Okay, it's a pound, comma, pound, pound, 0, comma. Okay, so it's just going to show you the number up to the thousands. And that's why it ends here with 0, comma. So I'm going to click OK. Okay, so now you see that our spreadsheet doesn't look so numbers heavy, but you know, when you click here, the number is still there. It's just that we're only showing it up to the thousands. And maybe I'm going to format my column width in 65. Okay, that's nicer, looks tighter here. All right, so now that we've formatted our numbers, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a border under each row. So that's a nice effect. So I'm going to select all my rows. Again, go all the way to row 35. Okay, so now that they're selected, I'm going to Format, Cells. Then I'm going to Border. And under Border, I'm going to put, okay, so what's going to happen is there will be a line under each row, as you can see here. And for the color, I've selected this shade of gray here. I click OK. Okay, so now I've got lines there, so it just seems more readable that way. And the last thing we're going to format is the percent change. This is all fine, but we want the user to immediately see if there was an increase or a decrease. And there's a format that can let us show an arrow upward or downward if the number is has gone up or down. So we're going to format it to show that arrow. So select all of the percentages here. So that's K3 to K32. All right, so select that with your mouse. And again, we're going to go to Format, Cells. And we're going to go to Number. And here we have Custom. And so again, we're going to go for a custom format. So scroll down. Okay, and earlier we used this format, if you'll recall, to just show up to the thousands place for all of our visitor numbers. So this is actually what we want. So, okay. Okay, and now we have changed our format. So we don't see the negative sign anymore, but we can see that this is gone down by 2%, gone down by 1%, and gone up by 20%. So that's our formatting of our spreadsheet.